And as we hunker down on this Christmas Eve, like Mark just mentioned, we will awake to a pretty nasty wind and rainstorm. And Eyewitness News is everywhere. And our Matthew Campbell visited 3 of the state's bigger cities to see how they're preparing. He's live in Hartford now. And Matthew, what are the conditions like?
Well, Shantae, we did see some light rain earlier on this evening, although that has tapered off here in Hartford. However, the winds did pick up and they're pretty steady right now. You can take a live look here at Hartford City Hall. The flags have been moving all night, but the timing of this storm is just awful for homeowners and for cities. Tonight, instead of preparing their final gifts, they're preparing for the storm.
I would imagine I'm going to have water up to here.
Up to your knees?
Yeah.
We start in New London on Stewart Ave, one of the city's most flood-prone areas. Michael Nathan lives here, and he's trying to protect his home from what he says has been the inevitable.
What I've done is basically put plastic and sandbags up over my garage. So if it does get up to the floods to that point, then hopefully it's not going to come in my garage.
Tonight, he's hoping it'll be enough to withstand the triple threat of snow melt, rain, and high tide.
The flooding down here may only last for an hour or so, but the damage is done at that point.
Coming back down 95, New Haven is prepping for inches of rain. Mayor Justin Elliker also noting this coincides with high tide, writing, quote, "High tide in New Haven Harbor is 7:38 a.m. Christmas Day. Parks, DPW will continue clearing identified areas from snow." He also says the Elm City is staffing tree crews as well. The powerful winds and rain won't just stay near the shore. It will have the power to damage inland areas too. So, coming up 91 to the capital city, Hartford's Mayor Luke Bronin admits he's asking residents to go the extra mile.
I'm going to make an unusual ask of you. If you can go out and check the storm drains outside your house and see if they are clear, that could make a big difference. It could make a big difference for you if you've got a house that is in an area where there might be flooding.
Back in New London, it's going to be a restless Christmas Eve in the Nathan household. The nerves not related to what Santa might bring, but instead what Mother Nature might drop in the overnight hours.
My cars aren't here right now because they're elsewhere, because and that's what we do. Every time you look and see that there's an event, we literally have to jump up, stop everything we're doing, grab the cars and get them out of here.
And Eversource also gearing up for this one. They're pulling workers from their vacations starting Christmas morning. They will be on 24-hour shifts. They're going to have an 8-hour break, and then they're going to be back on for another 16 hours. That is the latest. Live here with the early warning weather tracker in Hartford. Matthew Campbell, Channel 13 News.